Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Final Fantasy X. An RPG I know. Like, we'll just go with that. Alright. Just swim underwater. It's actually kind of fun. It's kind of cool that we can do that. Alright, piranhas are all we really... Really? Come on. You guys are worth more than that. Ambushing people and stuff. Whatever, we could use the experience, frankly. Ah, there's still some left. Now there isn't. I like that. It's a great end shot. Oh, we got a lot of spheres there. Okay, anything over here? I don't believe so. But the longer we swim, the more the chances that... There is a chest with 2 antidotes. If I miss it, it's not the end of the world, I suppose. And like I said, we can use the money. We can use the experience. Although I don't remember this game being a critically, like, money-deficient game where you have to do a lot of grinding to buy stuff, but I could be wrong. Overkill. Good for you, Wakka. Now, any member we fight with in this game is gonna become a permanent member of our team. So, okay, there it is. This is our last chest we have to deal with. And there's our 2 antidotes. So, we want to actually pay attention to them, get them experience and things like that. It's not a hard thing to kind of, you know, to get into, I guess. I believe that there are only, all of the characters are sitting around the fire in the opening sequence. There's 6 of them. Alright, we have 2 sphere levels. That's awesome. We'll be taking care of those once we get back on dry land. Speaking of which, is there anything down here? I don't think so. My walkthrough doesn't mention anything. So I'm just going to assume that they're right. I'm kind of tired of the random encounter with just the one enemy, the only enemy in the game at this point. Alright.
Let me go.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
If somebody drops you, you don't sink.
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you.
It's a good idea, actually.
Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on.
It's a nice shot,
Sure
actually.
thing.
Sure, this is. Come on, be enthusiastic, Wakka's.
Our team is gonna rock, eh?
Dude, seriously, like, Wakka is so happy. He's really,
I
really
thought then
happy.
Blitzball and Sin were the only 2 things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common.
Of course not.
I wasn't too far off either.
Oh, well, fine. I'm wrong then. You're the guy who's right. No wonder nobody likes you, you jerk. Alright.
This is where I was born. I started
On this
when I
rock?
was 5.
Sorry.
I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey,
Like,
So you
I got their
wanna win the
buddies
next
already.
tournament. Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do, long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
We're kind of a jerk.
You're serious?
I do like these. Like, wait, what? Okay. Time to go to the village. Whoa. Perspective changes. It took me a while to get used to this my first time playing as well. Again, I haven't played this game in years.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
Yeah, I have a big
After
sword.
surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Oh yeah, twould.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
Cruise of
You
what?
forgot that too?
I forgot everything.
Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool.
No, I will.
About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
I will probably show, if it's significantly different, I will show both outcomes of the tournament. All I gotta do is win once. It's losing is gonna be easy. We're gonna have to play a lot of blitzball. There's a guy I work with who claims to be the only person who loves the
Besaid
blitzball.
You got any food there?
He really loves
We'll
it.
get you
He
something
loves the
over there later.
mechanisms.
Take a look around first.
All right. So this is his village.
Let's see. The Crusaders' lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here. You do remember the prayer, right?
I don't remember.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right. I'll show you.
Okay.
Go ahead. You try. Hey, not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball
What?
player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
So there you go. Like, so the like, yeah, his teams like, or the blitzball side for victory, like, has become a religion, a staple of religion in the future. I love it. It's so cynical. This game is so cynical about things that people deeply care about. Fine. I won't travel alone, you jerk. I am going this way though. Can't stop me. Alright, $400. A high potion. 2 potions and a guy. Oh. Well, I just took his stuff. Why didn't you take his stuff? Oh, 'cause you're nice. Don't take things that don't belong to you. Interesting. See, there are these areas in the game, right? Just little areas like this. You don't think much of them. I mean, like, it's clearly something. But, like, here's the thing. And we're going to deal with this at some point in the future. I promise you. At some point in the future, this will be a thing. These areas of the game, you know, think about. They put these to great use in the sequel to this game, which uses all the same templates and environments. I think there are some new ones, but anyway, we have to go and talk to the temple summoner. I love how my capture card screen is so much better than my HD TV. My 1080 pixel HD TV. Like, I just, it drives me a little nuts. Like,
It was then, standing in that place.
that what? Continue your narrative.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Those statues are pretty cool. Alright. Time to examine things we wouldn't normally otherwise examine, so. The village is burnt to ashes. I still have nightmares. Oh, shit. Blame you. Don't bother people when they're praying. It's against the teachings. Fine, fine, fine. But I'm crazy. Alright, so here we go.
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Fantastic.
Well, what's a high summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin.
I like how that's just like a catch-all.
Funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
Yeah, but it works.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons.
Aeons are cool.
The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
Okay.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Jeez. Seriously, it's so much like the Bruce Campbell narrative. Like Evil Dead, or whatever. Okay, so. I believe you. Kinda. Alright, now, these... Aw. Now, the temples all will have, the entrances will all have the same kind of basic layout, which are these two offshoot chambers and then a central chamber, if I remember correctly. Again, things that come that are incredibly useful in the sequel to this game. Because these temple layouts are the same. It's, again, very bizarre. But very cool. The continuity is fantastic. Please let the Ark score at least one goal. We'll take care of that, I tell you. I don't blame you for not wanting to run into... Jeez, I mean, the thing is gigantic and crazy and scary. So that was all we had to do in here, actually. I know. Anyway, so... need to go down here. And if I remember correctly, go in here. No, not at all. Hey, wait a minute. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, I don't want to see the tutorials again. Now, this is our shop, I believe. Oh. Maybe later. So this is the Crusaders Lodge, and that's all fine and good. Maybe we actually have to sleep. That would kind of make sense. So, Wakka, how you doing?
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
Thanks. So, beautifully, we won't actually wake up somewhere else.
Go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly.
Alright, we just lost Wakka. Time for a flashback, apparently. I actually read that in my walkthrough, not just...
But it's been nearly.
been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Hey, there's our mom. I think.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
So there you go.
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you?
We don't.
Do you hate him so?
We do not have a good relationship with our father.
But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
The logic of that is fantastic, by the way. I mean, it's incredible to, like, that's your logic for a child. It's just like, well, if he dies, he'll never know. He'll never know that you despised him. It's like the worst set of motives you possibly instill in a human being. But, you know, what I guess whatever works. Alright, Albed Primer, Volume 2. P equals B. Now, I believe that there is a shop in town. We're not going to have to worry about it. But, what I would like to do is, since we can only move, two spaces, we'll proceed. And then we want to use a power sphere. Definitely on that to raise our strength by 1. And then we'll use one here too, and increase our defense. Alright. Time to go into the church, I believe. People change their... Nice! I like it! They're mean! People are mean. Okay, what do you guys have to say?
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
Of course!
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
There we go.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Yes!
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
I care.
We are a complete and total jerk. Like, I mean, there really is just like, I don't care what your beliefs say or your...
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Now that is the note on which you end a video. The Cloister of Trials! I will see you guys for the next video. Bye, everybody.